All right. Well, thank you all for coming to the session, you two. As you may or may not be aware, that staff have been recently under some additional pressures in regards to the funding changes.
Yeah, we noticed that.
We noticed, all right.
So it seems to be affecting our weekly group session for job seekers.
Oh no, but that's crucial.
Yes, I know.
mean, it all depends like on funding and it just like this, you know, those whatever those things are, KP, you know,
Key personal indicators. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, we need to look after those, and it seems to be impacting a lot.
What about our salary?
Well, I guess that's the reason for the meeting, to make sure, you know, we're keeping up to scratch with keeping our stress levels under control. I think it should be definitely something we need to talk about. So in regards to this, we have applied for the additional funding, which will assist in advertising, providing resources and refreshments and staff wages. So you're asking about your wages.
What about the job seekers? Maybe they could not have the refreshments. They could have just something about that's more focused on the course, because that's the key thing as far as I can see.
No,
okay.
As far as seeking resources, is it in this financial year or the next one?
Well, we're not going to be able to access it for 3 months anyway, so it probably will be almost looking into next year. So
new year, new start, hopefully.
Yes, and we need to
just look at different human resources. Are we getting extra staff?
Yes, I can probably tell you that now. That's been right, but
so we are.
We should be able to add some extra help, but we've got to work out our ways of getting through till then. Okay. We have to make sure we can get through for the next 3 months.
Mm-hmm. So we've got one of us taking leave.
Who's taking leave?
Stress leave.
Oh,
no.
That's the idea of stopping that.
I know. I'm saying we better get something done.
I thought you were taking stress leave.
Because
we don't
want that.
Someone takes stress leave.
It's my turn for stress leave.
No, I don't. I'm not going to be signing a thing for stress leave. That's the whole reason for the meeting.
Okay.
So we'll go through that.
Let's get down to it.
So that's what we'll be discussing, and we'll also be developing a number of strategies in regard to maintaining resilience and stamina through this time yourselves, and a plan will be drawn up so we can make some actions upon it. So first of all, I'm going to go through some potential sources of stress and fatigue in the workplace. Just a bit of extra information of how you know it comes about. So,
sorry.
Okay, back on task.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with stress, it can come from commuting to and from work, time pressures, job insecurity, excess working hours, company takeovers, understaffing.
Lack of resources.
Also lack of resources, yes. Yeah. Conflicts with colleagues, low payments, role ambiguity, a lack of work recognition, if you have poor support or supervision, if you're a workaholic, complex tasks, difficult client contact, and as we know, we have to meet those KPIs somehow and our priorities.
Please note in the minutes that Candy says that we've probably hit the jackpot with those. Do you agree?
Productivity will improve.
Yes.
If some of the stress is taken out of it.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be looking at as well.
So that will then affect the KPI, you see.
That's correct, yeah.
Positively.
That's exactly right. Spot on.
So basically we should be finding ways of making our workplace a happy place.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, so just on that too, it can also have come from fatigue in the workplace, which is also not good. And this can be due to roster patterns, leaves or shifts, poor work scheduling and planning, length of time worked, the timing of your shifts. I know, for example, like in night shifts and all that, and then have to start so early the next day. You won't have enough time to sleep.
Yeah, as you know, I'm the OHS rep
yes,
for this section.
That's
right. As how I go to the regular meetings and so on. So OHS hasn't been mentioned.
Okay, well,
I could raise it at the next meeting,
that will be great
at
if
the
you
OHS
could.
committee meeting. And they might come up with suggestions.
Okay,
about
thank you,
improving.
Vanu. That will
Yeah.
definitely help.
Yeah.
Okay, also there's insufficient recovery times between shifts, which I've pretty much gone through. Long periods of being awake, harsh environmental conditions.
Well, that's where OHS comes in.
Yes. Type of work being undertaken. You know, looking at under demand of stuff and over demand of stuff.
Well, our clients feel that's a source of stress anyway, really. I mean, not because it's their fault or anything like that, but I think that really impacts here. We've just got so, you know, it's not like only these things, but it's who we're dealing with. It's very complex, and you just have to feel compassion, you know, but what can you do?
Yeah, remember that our client, Mr. McKenna, came to the council one day and thumped on the table, and I was trying to deliver a message regarding the development approval, or the approval for some kind of help. But she, I think, had some mental issues, and he wasn't taking his tablets that day.
Okay.
So that causes a lot of stress.
Yes, no, there's definitely a lot of things that we're, especially in the area that we're in as well.
Can I suggest that when Mr. McKenna comes in, only one staff member, the same staff member,
probably a male,
deal with him?
Yes, I think so.
So rather than him getting a series of people from the section.
Okay, that sounds, yes, I think that's a really good idea.
I'll vote for that.
Okay, well, now we're going to go through the agenda that you've got in front of you. So I'm going to just look at one little topic at a time and see if we can work out some ways of dealing with those things. But first of all, we're going to draw up a group plan. So to help with drawing up this plan, we need, obviously following the agenda in front of you, we're going to discuss any barriers or challenges you might both have, and maybe bring some ideas to develop a group plan to support you over the next 3 months. Does this sound like you could take part in something like that, or?
I think that's a good idea.
I don't think we have any choice.
Well, one thing
well needed, isn't
in relation to that, what we could do in the next 2 months is have an email that's sent to all of us, and we just put in ideas.
Okay, so like a suggestion
box.
Instead of a box,
it's like brainstorming, but this time you don't have to be together. You just think about it, and then later we look at all the suggestions that have come forward.
Okay.
Maybe we could do a bit of both, do you think? Like, do some now, because really the situation isn't going to go away, and then have the email ones as well, because then we'll have more choice. It's sort of a bit pressing, isn't it?
I know, but
that's true.
I think if we get a wider audience rather than just the two of us, for example,
that's
we get
true.
more people with ideas.
Okay,
so we can ask the whole section, for example, to contribute.
As Candy said, though, as following the agenda, I've been told to discuss these things, so we will brainstorm some ideas amongst the topics there, but then we can take it to the wider group later.
Okay.
But at least we've got to start, and that way, when it comes to it, I can put in the email to start it off, saying this is what we come up with
so far.
So far, and if you have anything different, please
let
us
us know. Any more suggestions?
Yep, and then we'll keep a running tally of
what's that's a good
idea. Okay, so moving on. So next one is techniques to support achievement of KPIs and priorities. So the KPIs for this group session are based around how many job seekers attend the weekly group sessions and the feedback that job seekers provide. So how can we achieve these KPIs in the next 3 months?
Well, sorry, could you just go over what was the job seeker thing?
Okay, so KPIs, we have to keep track of how many job seekers attend the weekly group sessions. So is there a way we can do that? So do you think there's any techniques to help with that?
Well, the very fact that we're thinking of improving our the situation in the office is going to help with KPIs, I think.
Yes.
So in other words, what we're doing now is already starting, will affect positively
I've noticed when they come in, the job seekers, they're usually hungry. I mean, it wouldn't take much, would it, like just to have something for a break? And it's a good thing to have a break in the middle of the session. Like, I mean, 25 minutes, half an hour, should have 5 minutes break at least. Maybe we could just provide the basics like tea, coffee, and biscuits. I think will make a lot of difference to them.
Cheese.
Yeah, because they often skip breakfast.
Okay, I think we might have a bit of money aside that we can probably put towards that. It wouldn't have to be anything like a huge spread of things, but I think so. And these people, you know, even if it's like, you know, just access to water and things like that as well, I think that'll be important. Okay, so are there any barriers that you think we've come across doing that?
No, I think it's just the amount of money we can spend on this.
Okay, so having a budget for now to cover us until we get the funding.
Budget line for that.
So once we get the funding in, we'll be definitely able to.
Depends on the organisation, doesn't it? If they're willing to put in that little bit extra, I mean, I guess if we justify it, I think.
Yes, and I think if we go to the management committee, we'll talk to them about it and see what they say. But I think that's a really good point. Make sure we have the budget to do it, and if so, I think we should be fine. All right, so moving on to the next one, which is the 2 strategies to minimise stress and work routines. So,
well, as I said earlier, I will raise that item at the next health and safety meeting, so we can get the wider audience from the rest of the organisation. Because it doesn't just necessarily affect only us; it affects people in other sections as well. It's the same issue.
Yes, that's
true.
So
that's why a wider survey of this sort is for just that item.
Yes, that's
which will be helpful.
Okay. So maybe we can think of some other ones just for now. So can we start the ball rolling?
I've got one. I was thinking like mindfulness is really good, and I mean, how costly is that? It's not. Somebody just brings in the music CD and we put aside the time. If we do it on a regular basis, it generally pays off. Okay. And even, you know, like members of the staff that don't really agree with it, I mean, it could be just voluntary.
Well, that sounds like a really good idea, relaxation.
I think we need it.
I was thinking that every Friday after work, we could have a drink session. Staff
get
drinks.
Together.
Yeah, it's good for nipples. Basically, we're talking about morale here.
Yes.
So
that's
if we can,
Friday be good.
Yeah, if we can maintain good relations and keep morale high, this will automatically affect the KPIs.
That's
true. So just about everything we talk about now will affect KPIs.
And that's what it boils down to. We need to be looking at those, and that's the main thing.
I was thinking, you know, a lot of people don't want to raise issues and like be accountable for it, but they'd rather do it anonymously. And often the issue is what someone else is thinking as well. Maybe we could have a suggestion box, and you know, maybe you could go through it. And if there are any issues that you know came up a lot of the time, then we could focus on that issue. Because,
at the next meeting.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to look like the goody and say, oh, I like this done.
I like that idea because people can put in suggestions anonymously.
Yeah.
They don't have to put their names attached to it. But at least it's an issue that's been raised by somebody. Yeah.
You'd have to bet them though.
Oh, yes. Some may not be quite relevant, yes.
Yeah.
And make sure, But I guess as long as I'm clear in explaining that, we can make sure they'll be all right.
No trivial, vexatious issues.
Oh, but hang on. What might be trivial to you wouldn't be trivial to someone else.
Okay, so...
Well, there are avenues for harassment and things like that. So if one the issue is harassment, for example, workplace harassment or bullying, for that matter, the OC Health and Safety Committee wants to know about this sort of thing.
Yes.
So again, that can be raised.
That actually is an interesting point because that might come up anonymously and you could deal with that.
Yes.
So can we think of any other
ways
to do it? Or what about you, Fanny?
Well, as I said, I have a lot of faith in the OHS system.
Okay.
And because I'm on that committee as well, I'm definitely going to raise some of these issues.
Okay, so happy to take it to OHS, and they might be able to find some ways
and I'll bring that and bring that feedback to this section.
That would be great, because I think that would help. Okay, so in regards to any challenges, well, I guess some stuff we talked about, well, not really. I guess the only challenge we might face is the suggestions may not be relevant. That's the only thing.
Yes. Oh, you can read those anyway.
Yes. Yes, I know. I think it'll be quite amusing
yeah.
as well. Right, I'm just going to make some notes of that. Okay, so next thing on the list is the management techniques that provide support.
Support.
Okay, support for you guys, like for example, supervision sessions, referral to the employee assistance program. Maybe that might help. Would you?
Yes, it's an absolute minefield.
Okay.
And a lot of people have been saying that. I don't know why we had to do all this new system, but I guess we can't argue against that, can we?
We need to get some extra support. I think that would be really relevant. So if you're happy to maybe even start implementing that, that will be good. In regards to the challenges and barriers, no. The only thing I can think of, some people may not be interested in doing that and may not feel like they need help.
To. It could only be for people that need help because some people they understand it better. They've been in other jobs where they've had to use it and the new lot's come out, but we've only just been hit with this new lot. So, you know, it's like some people haven't seen it, other people have.
Okay, so I think individual support is definitely
or even group.
Or group.
Depends how many, I guess. Leave that up to
you. That's true, because with the supervision sessions, they can be individual or group. So if people did want to do something one-on-one, they could team up with some of their colleagues and do it as a group. But either way, at least they'll be supported. Okay, so then we're looking at internal and external support. So an example of internal support is taking part in supervision sessions, so which is a way to provide a safe and supportive opportunity for you to engage in reflection in order to raise issues, explore problems and discover new ways of handling the situation itself.
You mean like colleague support as well?
Yes, that's correct, yeah. So if that's something we...
When you say external, what do you mean by external?
Okay, so an example of external is being referred to, as I said before, the Employment Assistance Program, which is a confidential short-term counselling service, which goes through personal problems that might be affecting work performance by an outside organisation. So we don't run it ourselves, but I'm having to refer people on if they feel that might be of use.
Yeah, I was in my previous employment.
Okay.
What we did there was to have at least once a year something like a bonding session. In a location outside the workplace.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just maybe one weekend or something.
Oh, don't even know.
Yeah, and you can have a professional counsellor running it.
Oh, that's a good idea. It takes me a bit of stigma away. I think there's always
stigma nowadays. You don't want the boss to run it. Because that might be the problem.
No.
The boss might be the problem.
Yes,
not you, I mean, your superior.
Well, that's true, yeah. So
you get an external independent person.
Attendance would be down.
I think
so anyway, that's one suggestion.
Okay.
In the external sort of area.
Yes, okay. No, that sounds good. And I guess I will leave that up to people if they feel like they would like to be part of something like that.
Yeah, it's not compulsory, so those who don't want to
go. Is it funded though?
Well, again, it depends on the budget. If you put an item ahead,
I guess the barrier for that will be money.
Yeah, just a workshop or something.
I think it's pretty important though, because it also says that you're valuable, that you're concerned about the workers, and that pays off. I mean, that
in every area,
morale and communication.
Okay, no, that sounds
anyway.
good.
I guess it's out of our hands.
So I've only got half an hour to go through this, and we're sort of, time's ticking on. I just wanted, because I know you're both really busy, and I just wanted to discuss these things quickly.
Okay, I'll get number 6.
Okay, so we're looking at team member contribution to a positive work environment.
Yeah, on that one, I would prefer positive comments by our superiors when someone does a good piece of work, rather than being critical when someone does something that's not quite right.
So important.
Yeah. Positive feedback is always
So maybe
important.
we could do something like a award sort of system. You know, if someone does something really great in the workplace, maybe I don't know, we could give them an award and have a little ceremony each month or something like that.
Even if we hammed it up, I mean, you know, it would still be positive, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So looking at
positive feedback.
Awards.
Yeah.
Plus positive feedback.
But there's going to be some funny ones too, but that's okay.
I think we need to have a bit of laughter as well. Yes, it helps with the stress as well. So coming to the point of stress.
Sometimes the boss speaks to someone in the public arena, and they give some positive feedback on one of the staff members.
Oh yes.
That should be passed on straight away.
Yes, of course.
And really have much of that.
No, we haven't.
We might have a meeting like every 1 or 2 months, then we can go through all the great stuff that's come about, and then these people can be acknowledged if they've done something really good.
Yes, I'm glad we're thinking
and talking about these things. As a public thing rather than. I mean, we can make an internal thing as well, I suppose, but I think people might really enjoy having it as a, you know, just a fun event to go to, and I don't know, might have
event.
I don't know, depending on money, I suppose, prizes for certain incentives that you know.
Just passing feedback from the public, for example.
That's true.
Maybe it's a very good thing, and as you know, Bob, our boss, you know, he's actually a gatekeeper, social workers might say, and if the public deal with him, and he doesn't pass on all these positive things to the person concerned, and only passes on the criticism to that person concerned, that's not good for morale.
No. Yeah. So keep it positive, I guess.
It
should be our motto.
I mean, we can't give if we haven't got that to give either.
That's true. So definitely some positive feedback for sure, yes. Okay, so strategies to monitor the plan over the next 2 months, just to ensure its viability.
Okay, we've come up with some ideas. Let's meet up again in a few months. And by that time, we have something on paper, on email, the replies.
Okay.
And I would suggest that we put the minutes of this meeting on the staff room.
Yes, that's a great idea.
So
and
people can just read it and think, and they can begin to think along these lines as well.
That is true. I was going to suggest that. I think it would be a good idea to have regular team meetings.
Maybe after the first month, we could review these suggestions that have gone ahead and see which ones were currently being put into force and see how they were going. And also, if any hadn't been acted upon, we could see what the barriers were to that, just in a brief way, because then we've got an idea that we're keeping track of progress as we go.
Yes.
That is a really good point.
And show that we are making progress.
That is true. That's why proving that we're making progress. Okay. I just made a note of that, so that's great. So I think that covers that. I think we should be right over the next 2 months ensuring that. It is it's definitely important to evaluate it as well, because it keeps us on track.
Yes.
And it's also seen that we're completing our personal goals and targets. And obviously, if any extra support is needed, I guess then we can start looking at that in the next meeting as well.
Yes.
Or the review.
Good to be proactive with that aspect.
So I think that would be really helpful. And then if anyone did have any trouble, then I guess we can sort of start brainstorming ideas of ways to get around it. Okay, last couple of things. Okay, so management communications strategies to assist staff.
Yeah, I find that we're not getting enough feedback from management meetings, senior management meetings.
Get more feedback.
Yeah, more feedback, so we know what senior management are thinking of.
Okay, yes.
In their meetings, rather than keeping it all very secret.
Yeah, because then when they start to talk about things, I'm thinking, well, what they're talking about there? A few other people like looked before. whole,
We
to
have to
maintain
everyone needs to be-
cohesion, we
Yeah,
should.
exactly.
So what she's saying, everyone needs to be kept in the loop.
In the loop, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone in the loop.
No. Okay. So I'm going to put that. That's definitely a good point to put down. And I'm trying to think of ways of getting feedback.
Email, maybe.
Maybe that's true.
It could be like a bullet. Oh, small paperwork, isn't it? As long as if they could make it brief as well.
Yes.
That's true.
There's so much paperwork.
Yes, and
But
we
you're
want to
right.
save on the
That's a really good
paperwork.
point.
Yeah. So maybe through
Otherwise,
email.
it'll seem like it's them and us.
Yes, that's
At
true.
IR, we deal with it. We are the cold face,
Yeah.
but they are the managers.
Well, that's right, and they're the ones
It
that
works
overlook
both ways
everything
too,
else.
doesn't it? That they get feedback from us as well. It's
Yeah.
going to help, surely.
Well, that's true, and then we can give feedback from our side as well. And if we,
Yeah, you can go both ways. That's right.
no, great idea. That's a really great idea, Amy. That's all right. Okay. So, any other communication strategies? Or I think we covered the most important.
yeah,
I think we've covered that.
Yeah, I suggested that workshop, annual workshop,
Yes.
that will help in this area as well.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Okay. No, unfortunately not.
A change.
There are
Yes,
several
get away
places
from work, maybe.
that have this sort of ability to host this kind of workshop.
Oh, okay. Well, we probably can
So
look
usually
into
it's in a
that.
very
We
quiet
did that in my other
and
organisation.
idyllic
Right.
setting. Yeah,
Okay. No, that sounds really good. Okay, so the last thing we need to look at is the strategies to maintain team cohesion and support until the new funding is there.
I think the critical one for me, what comes to mind for me, is the suggestion box, because if it's anonymous, if you're maintaining team cohesion, you can get a lot of that stuff is kept in and people don't talk about it, or they might gossip about it, so that's going to cut out that, or they might be really fed up with it, and that spreads in the workforce as well. So
that's true.
by having that opportunity and that there, hopefully that will address some of those issues, because team cohesion can break down so quickly, so many issues and so many little things, and yet by talking about it or by putting in a suggestion, these people feel that they're being heard.
Okay, no, that's a really good idea. I was going to say maybe also taking time to get to know each other. Because
Well,
that brings us
that's
back
where
to
the
the
Friday-
team
Oh,
building.
the Friday
drinks
God,
Yes.
after
Friday.
work,
And
especially.
maybe team building activities as well. We can do that.
And what we can do also is find out the birthday dates for every staff member. And when it comes up, we celebrate it.
Someone else could
say
bring
morning
a
tea
cake,
or something.
or even a cake, like, you know how you swap, you get somebody's name and when it's their birthday. It's just little things, make a bit of difference.
It helps with the morale.
Birthdays, yeah.
And then we
yes,
get to
makes it more
celebrate
exciting.
being older, but not or feeling really older because of the work pressures. So there you go.
We probably can take turns, so it's not all on one person to bring in the food.
We can
Yes.
just swap names.
So
Yes.
management already has our birth dates and all
That's
when
true,
we apply
so
for the job. So it's quite
that's
easy for them
correct.
to make a list of when somebody's
And
birthday is
perhaps
coming
I can even look at organising that and at least get that up on the calendar so people know when it is.
And that could be teed in with Friday, couldn't it?
That's true. Any birthdays for the week?
That's a good idea. Friday, so not necessarily morning tea. But
Yeah.
Friday can be.
And it wouldn't cost anything.
If there are 3 birthdays or 2 birthdays in that week,
that's right.
They announce and celebrate.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, you could do a roster where people are responsible for that week if there's a birthday, and so it spreads the load around.
Okay.
One thing the agenda has. Have we finished with that item? 9. So what I'm about to say affects everything we've talked about as well.
Yes.
We haven't talked about the furniture, the office furniture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some of our chairs are really uncomfortable and we're sitting there virtually all day in front of our computers.
Depends whether you're running the new job seekers group.
I
We're certainly
know.
not sitting down for long there.
No.
Yeah, I know, but in some offices,
But they've been complaining too
but
about
in some
the
offices
furniture.
they don't have one workplace,
Oh, okay.
and so you can walk from one sort of work situation to another, and you just type in your password and you're back into the system. So you don't have to sit in one spot in the corner or something.
For paperwork.
Yeah, and also
yes, that's true.
you could have some computers on a shelf so people can stand rather than sit. And
yes, that's true. And
do their work.
And if they get to move around and not just be sitting in one place for so long, they're going to get more of these sessions as well.
That? I've got no money, guys. This is the whole meeting
about
delaying the money.
Well, that's right. So
but if you put in the ideas,
that's true.
You can put the computer up on a shelf, though, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. You can make a little shelf. Yeah. See, what I'm saying is if you put these ideas to senior management, they might begin to see that this is another idea that they can budget.
And that we can sort of look at maybe trying to add to our budget to organise as well.
Oh, see, I don't know. Like, I think that's really important. But the other thing is that reminds me, like, in the job seekers in the chairs, they're terrible. They're really, really old. And it's just, they would complain about that. They complain they can't concentrate on all of this.
Well, maybe, I guess it might be down to the organisation of the job seekers sessions.
Yes.
Maybe not just have them sitting down looking for work and things like that.
Funded or not? Even if we bought cushions.
Well, that's right. And even if we have some fun things to do amongst the session.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's right. And maybe cushions, it's in a less formal sort of setting. So I remember we're talking about young people here.
So many ways of improving the work environment.
Okay. No, that's a really great idea.
Like chopper chops.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking at the job seekers.
Hope we come before that though, because you're right, that's an awful situation.
Yeah. We're talking about the physical environment.
That's correct.
We're talking about the physical environment, the lighting, the chair, comfort of the chairs and so on.
Yep, that is right. So I think we've covered everything actually. Just check my notes.
I'll have to get back to that group.
Yes, I realise that, Candy.
You know what they're like, half out the door, where are you? We want our jobs.
All right, no, that's all right, Candy. I think we can probably leave it here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Back to the coal face.
Now back to reality.
Yeah, that's right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write a report that covers what we discussed today.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I will email you both a copy for your records as well.
And management. Oh, you were going to do that anyway, won't you? You always do that. I know you do.
And as I said, I'll raise the issues, stock health and safety issues with the committee.
That will be great. And I'll document that. You'll do that in the report.
Okay, so and I'll give you feedback afterwards.
That'll be great. Okay, and we'll obviously catch up in, I don't know, 1 or 2 months maybe. If you feel we need to meet sooner than that.
Yep. We can get that.
Yeah.
I think 1 month.
We can get that suggestion box
going. 1 month initially, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can get that suggestion box going straight away.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Okay. Anyway, thanks for coming in.
Okay.
Well, thank you for arranging that. It's been really productive.
That's great. I'm glad it has been.